Hey guys, welcome to What Makeup. If you're new here, then hi, I'm Bon and welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Makeup Must-Haves, where I will be talking about some of my favorite products from my last video. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to link it over here. It is basically a fun take on the reverse makeup challenge where I do my entire face of makeup but in a very different style. There were certain products that I felt that would be repetitive if I just mentioned, because they're not like the ones that I would say like I love. So I've included like 4 of my most loved products in this video to talk about and share with you guys. So if you're ready, then let's get started. So amongst the first product that I want to talk about that I did use in my last video, I definitely want to talk about the foundation. Now this is a new foundation. Obviously for a lot of you, this is the Sephora Glow Foundation. And I don't know how many of you have probably tried out foundations from Sephora. I am definitely very new to it, and this was just almost like, I would say, like a fluke buy for me. Like I did not even had like a mind on buying a foundation from Sephora, because I do use their like eye pencils and kajal pencils, and I do use their mascaras, but it kind of never struck me to use their complexion products, because I was always iffy about the fact that if they will have my shade, if they will have the right color for my concealer or foundation. And I just happened to be at the Sephora store here in Chandigarh once when I was traveling, and they just made me try this foundation. They just said that, this is a new one, this is a new launch, why don't you just try it out and swatch it? And oh my god, like I have not been able to put this bottle down. This has kind of become one of my most worn foundations of all time, at least for right now. I am wearing it today. It is a very nice hydrating dewy foundation, which is I think medium to buildable. So I like foundations that are very breathable. I like foundations that don't look heavy and cakey, and that kind of don't look like makeup, in general. And this is completely absolutely on point with that. It is also not priced, I think, very expensive. I think I got it for around 1900 or I think about 2000 bucks. So I don't think that's an expensive buy at all. And if you are looking for a good new foundation that you want to try out, which is again not very expensive, and if you have dry skin and you don't really like wearing matte or even satin matte foundations, I would highly suggest that check out this foundation from Sephora. I am in the shade, I think, 31 medium. So it comes by the shade name Amande or Almond, and it says Y in brackets, so I think that's a yellow tone. So if you are close to my skin tone, you can try out the shade 31, but I'm sure you will have definitely a shade for yourself and something for everyone, because they did have a good collection of the shade range, and I really recommend this foundation if you are looking out to buy a new one. The next products that I want to talk about is from one of my favorite, I would say, like glowy and highlighter brands, and yes, I'm talking about Becca. And I don't know how many of you guys know, and this was like a big, like a shocking news for me as well, but yes, Becca is shutting down this September. Like, who would have thought? Like, I can't even believe like this is something for real, something that is really happening. Becca has been known to be the master of glowy products and highlighters especially, and I cannot wait to get my hands on all the products and definitely stocking up and hoarding up on them, because if Becca is not going to be there after September, I need all the highlighters in my life. And one highlighter that I have to talk about in this video that I have been loving and I have been wearing a lot is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. This is like a very nice champagne-y, like medium gold toned, like a silverish, not very silverish, but I would say like a more champagne gold tone color that you can wear as an highlighter. And I think especially if I swatch it for the medium to the dusky skin complexion girls, I think this is a very complimentary color to wear. Apart from this highlighter, I do want to make an honorable mention for a very new product that Becca has launched recently, and that is the Ignite highlighters that come in these bottles in a pump form. And this is a very nice heavy duty, I would say, like a glass bottle that comes in a pump. And I think this has highlighter, like the quantity that will last you for at least like good about 2 to 3 years. You will not run out of this, because all you need is a small pump. You can use it as a liquid highlighter that can go on the top of your cheeks, on your T-zone, on your forehead, on the bridge of your nose, and everywhere. Or you can even use this like as a glowy product to mix with your foundation. If you have a very matte or a very dull looking foundation, you can spruce it up by adding one pump in it, or you can just generally add it to all over your body. When you're wearing something that's skimpy or that has a little bit of a skin show, you can add it to your décolleté, your arms, to your like all places that have a little bit of skin showing, and you can glow like there is no tomorrow. I'm going to pump out one small squeeze to show you what it looks like. I pumped out a lot. This one is in the shade Creativity, and I again think that amongst all the colors that they have in the Ignite highlighters, I think the one that might complement the most for the Indian skin tone, and if you're dusky and if you have medium to dark skin, I think you can go for the shade Creativity, because this is kind of, you can say, like the liquid version of the champagne pop color. So you can kind of compare it. If you would see the champagne pop color in the Shimmering Skin Perfector, this is kind of like the liquid version of that. If you want any other color that you are wearing when it comes to Opal or when it comes to Moonstone, you can check out the shades accordingly. I think they have about 5 shades, so there is definitely one shade for everyone that you can wear. And yeah, if you are like short on Becca products, just go out there and get as many as you can, because Becca is leaving us soon. The next product that I want to talk about is a mascara from an Indian brand, and when it comes to mascaras, you guys know I am extremely choosy, because I'm all about the lash lift, the length, the volume, and I don't really get like easily wooed when it comes to buying and trying new mascaras, but this one has totally won my heart. This one is the Forever 52 Tornado Brush Mascara, and this claims to be super volumizing and super lengthening, which is completely true. I am wearing it on my lashes today, and you guys can see like I definitely don't need a pair of falsies. I always rely on good mascaras for my lashes, because I don't know how to wear falsies yet in my life. So that is one thing I'm yet to master. But if you are looking out for a good mascara that sits well on your lashes, and yes, I do know that when it comes to mascara, there is no one size fits all. But I will suggest that, because this has a very, like, I would say like a nice tornado kind of brush, which is something like this. This has a kind of a conical like shape and length, and it is definitely quite long, so the tip kind of reaches till the very internal parts of your lashes where the hair is very short, and outside where you need that volume, where you need that wispy kind of that poof to your lashes, and they really look like lifted. I think this wand just does that. I haven't been able to put this down. I have 2 more of this in stock. You can get this off the Forever 52 website, or you can get this off of Nykaa as well. The last product that I want to talk about is actually a lip combination that I actually found out from a fellow beauty blogger that I have been following for years. Her name is Arshia. I have mentioned about her in my channel and on my videos before, and I do love her videos, and I do watch her videos from time to time. And she did share this lip combination, I think, in one of her videos or Insta stories. I'm not sure, like somewhere she mentioned it, and I have totally been obsessed with it. It is basically the Nude Sticks Purity Lip and Cheek Tint, which comes in this kind of a crayon format, and that is with the lip liner in the shade Fame from K by Katrina. If you guys don't know, K by Katrina does these really nice, like I think a whole bunch of products, but amongst them, if there are something that I have like as like staples to my makeup and my vanity collection, that is their eye crayons and also their lip liners that they have. I have this in 2 neutral colors. I think one is the shade High Impact, which is a very good dupe of Soar, and I have mentioned about it in some of my previous videos, and the other shade is Fame, which is a very nice neutral brown. I'm going to swatch this very quickly on the back of my hand to give you guys an idea. So this is the shade Fame, a very nice muted like neutral brown, which you can kind of use to wear a lot of, I think, lipsticks that make you look washed out, or a lot of lipsticks that are too light for you to wear on their own. And the shade Purity is actually a very nice, I would say like a pinky mauvey, like a neutral nude. I am wearing it today on my lips, and I love this lip combination. I've been obsessed with it. This is literally the lip combination that I've been wearing everywhere. And yes, I will also suggest that if you are someone like me who's finding it hard to wear any color that is like Purity, a little bit washed out, a little bit too pale for you, check out the lip liner from K by Katrina in the shade Fame, or get this lip combination if you like this kind of a nude that you want to wear. then this is a lip combination that you should definitely go and get your hands on. And with that, that is a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This was like a short, I would say like a run through of some of the products that I've been loving and some of the products that I do think that kind of give me a recall of I need to get in my life, especially products from Becca. Like I mentioned, I still cannot believe that Becca is not going to be with us after a few more months. But yes, I love their products. I will always love them, and I will definitely get some more of them in my life. I'm also excited about the next video that I will be shooting for my channel, which you will get to watch next week, where I will be talking about a lot of international makeup for a first time and in a long time that I'll be trying out. And they have a whole story of how they reached me, what exactly happened into getting them all the way here in India, and everything that I went through into getting all of these products. What were the customs, what was the process, why I had to have them, and if it was worth like the whole process, if it was worth getting makeup all the way. I'm going to tell you guys all about that and give you all the details about the makeup products that I have, and also tell you what are those products that are worthwhile, and if you are contemplating on getting some of international makeup products, if you should vouch for that or not. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure that you thumbs it up. If you are new to my channel and want to watch more videos from me and What Makeup, then make sure you subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the notifications bell because you don't want to miss any of my weekly uploads. I'm going to see you guys next week. Have a great week ahead. Stay safe, take care, bye.